Take a look at these pictures. It is a camp. Maybe you've heard about Camp HiHo. It has been around for more than 30 years, a summer camp on the farm that teaches kids a whole lot about life to get them outside and really try something new. And now a way to get even more children there thanks to a newly formed scholarship fund. It is to help send children from Kentucky Refugee Ministries, the Weston School, and Kids Cancer Alliance, all to Camp HiHo. Joining me to talk about the camp and the fund, Carson and Blaine Lawrence. I'd be remiss if I didn't point out that Blaine is Jennifer Lawrence's brother. We've heard her talk about this camp for a long time because the camp has been in the family the whole time, right?
Yeah, 31 years. We just wrapped up our 31st.
And it started with your mom?
Yeah, my mom and dad started camp in 1986.
And what was the reasoning, I guess, back then that they said, let's start this?
To get kids outside and have good old-fashioned family fun on our farm, and to give kids, even back then, the opportunity to catch fish and swim in a lake and go down a slip and slide and just do that good old, fashioned camp experience for our community.
And some kids in our community might not get that chance, and that's why you've teamed up with these three organizations. And that is really important to you all. And you said you've seen children who might come from inner city and get out there and just find utter delight in some of the smallest of things, right?
Yeah, so Blaine started an events business, and through that, a lot of schools had kids that wouldn't ordinarily get the chance to come to camp during the week. And he would come home and just talk about, this kid caught their first fish, or they saw a farm for the first time, or a caterpillar. And so he would kind of light up when he talked about these kids that camp was impacting. And so through that, we kind of brainstormed on how, we saw a need to give more children the opportunity to come who had a financial barrier. And so we brainstormed, and now we've been able to team up with these three awesome organizations. And hopefully we'll be able, with the community's help, to get kids come to camp.
And you're hoping that maybe to even expand from these three eventually, right? That's kind of the whole point?
Yeah, this is our first year. So, we chose three organizations that are close to our hearts and things that we really care about. And then we'll see how many kids we can send this year. And
if somebody is out there and they say, okay, my children is part of one of these three, then what do they need to do? Then they need to apply for a scholarship?
Well, yeah, they can speak with those individual organizations, and then the donors can select which organization to send their money to, or just put it in the general fund for us to decide on how to divvy it up.
Is there any deadline that's coming up that people need to know about?
No, just by the spring, once camp starts filling up, then. But it's a good time right now to have a tax deduction, so if they want to give by the end of the year, that could be a good write-off.
And I know for you, you said you went every year. My guess is you had to work it at some point, right?
I can't tell you how early I started working.
Your parents would be in trouble, right?
Yeah.
Well, thank you all, and what a marvelous opportunity, like you said, for kids in our community who might not otherwise get to go to a summer camp. And we want to let you know, if you want more information on Camp HiHo itself or that scholarship fund, the phone number to call, 502-585-4649. That will get you to the Community Foundation. So tell them that you want to talk about Camp HiHo and the scholarship fund. And we've also linked you up on our website, WHAS11.com. And still to